Bunch of bodies behind that smoke. Ooh, they get spammed. Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
Oh, that's worth.
Love the nades, though. Rez and Config gonna blast away ins. Big scalp to take, and Liazz quick on the trigger, just running up the lane, gunning down head trick. But Aleksib's got the 5-7 trade frag and a little bit of cover and a chance at a second, or at least enough to set up Brollan. aliStair's taken a ton of damage, and we've got ninjas in a 2v2 they had no business getting to. When they lose Config through that mid smoke.
Oh, they're going into retake protocols. The bomb hasn't gone down. They immediately started walking to lane, so they might be a little fast here. Sico in the best spot to defend against lane.
But with a Mac 10.
10, yeah, that's right. Something. Better gun gets picked up. Let's see if it gets cleared properly.
CTs have this now, you'd assume. I mean, aliStair so low on health, tagged up even more so. Still worried that a CT could come at him from Moto. Look, he's toast. He's done. And the ninjas with the force buy bounce. Notorious P90 buys we've been seeing from them in their blowout matches. You know, they're playing around with their food in some of those games. Brollan can't capitalize. This is a gun round that he gives up the opening kill. Should have, and most certainly could have, been a free one on Sico. Config up in apartments, though, with a smoke to exit. That's just a safety net for him to just jump back down to pit. Aleksib, oh, close on smoke. Lets that one go down. Config with the trade frag, challenged out. A third from Config's A1S. And with damage on Sico, Config continues to fight. Rez comes in the nick of time. Bomb is planted, and the carry of Grayhound is alive. He strikes back first down towards pit. A second fight versus Rez. They line up, and he nails it. A clutch for Grayhound to give them early T-side success.
No emotions here from Ins. Cold and calculated.
So let's see if he can just kind of rope it back in a little bit. Find his impact now that it's a full buy. Flash catches him. Frag thrown out. Footsteps chasing. He's got the headshot to Vexite. Big kill to pick up. Sico gonna get cleared by head trick. And now he can help out Config with a smoke down towards the balk. This is a comfortable moment for the ninjas. aliStair's looking to recover with the op. Config doesn't need to give him anything, but still the ninjas try to press this issue.
Yeah, this should be a done position. Honestly, Grayhound have very little counterplay. You lose your first guy coming out of halls. It's clear it's going to be an A take.
Nice, Brollan capitalizes. First burst of damage on Ins, takes a break with the cover, comes back after that little second.
Don't know this, but this could be a favorable call. Timing is everything here for Config. When does he pop up? Oh.
Second delayed, puts his hand back on his keyboard. Dies. Sico. Ooh, double headshot out of Sico. Hello. And with it, bomb plant's coming through. So sure enough, Grayhound able to squeeze the defense out of position.
Wow, that's kill. Was it Vexite to get the trade on Config?
No, it was Sico both times.
Sico both times. Oh wow. Okay, beautiful stuff from him. I mean, the end he looks like.
Pops. Oh, everybody blinds. Doesn't finish his second kill. The nade comes through, and a Molotov for Aleksib. That's going to turn back Ints unless they extinguish it, and they can't. Or at least not immediately. They throw those exec smokes first.
This angle is so good.
Flash towards the pit. Aleksib's going to catch one, and then Sico blinded by head trick. Perfect support from the kid. He waits as smoke soon fades. Ints looking for yet another 1v3, but this time he's going to have to do it on 12 measly points of health, and Aleksib's going to execute him. It is ninjas to hold off on B.
He left a massive stamp on this round, and
tomorrow as well, so you know, it's not as though things are going to be easy in their final attempt, but this one's a quick hop, jump, skip into the A site. Config lets the first pass, deals with the second and the third. Head trick's gone down, and Config's gun goes dry. Aleksib's going to get challenged. Tech 9 into the library, and Brollan, well, he can't stop it all. Nice shot out of aliStair. Finally, some op play, and it's a clutch attempt from Kid Brollan. With the smoke still in front of him, the two T's split. We get that wrap back from aliStair into the apartments. Liazz keeps it quiet on Graveyard.
Oh, he's waiting for the smoke maybe to come down. Thinking about this.
That'll give him an angle. That'll give him a chance. He still has the kit, but he makes some sound diving this in. Now, all of a sudden, the apartments player can't stop him, and he knows about Liazz, but Liazz can just sit here the whole entire time. It's 6 for Grayhound Gaming. They bust their way through that A site to end this T side and to try and draw it back in the second.
Putting so much pressure on the rotations, and the CTs have to make a decision.
Oh, here we go. Sico pops up, kills head trick, clean pistol to start. Brollan thinking he can chase them. ends up getting stuck in a crossfire. Sico's patient, boost comes over, but because it's covered by Config, here come the CTs, triple for Config, gun still firing, knives are out, and slash back by Liazz.
Oh my God.
But that's not even the round. No, sir. Rez still to clutch this. What is happening? Config's done it all so far. Just needs Rez to close this, and it's an ice-cold first tap, but a response back by Sico.
Okay, that's one of the craziest pistol rounds we've seen so far. That was sweet. Looked even cooler because it was, what, a Talon? Karambit?
Good coverage.
Oh, man, after this, the clench from Config after running out of ammo, getting another chance to reload, switching, and not having anything. Oh, my God. But now this pop to top brackets, trying to beat the rotation, squeezing into Arch.
Yep, they see the timing, but Liazz locks out Aleksib.
Yeah, that was nice.
Couple more players on Arch side, as well as 2 on the other end. Ooh, Rez catches ins with a headshot, and Brollan's gonna have a line of sight on these SMGs. Will they be able to hold off? Fast flank out of Sico. Liazz, oh, he's got them distracted. Sico worth his weight in gold, but as Rez slips down into the pit, he definitely has time to piece this together. We've got aliStair up on short, but behind the hay cart.
Oh, man. Rez, I think there's a world where he actually walks out and figures this out. Now, there is a crossfire available, but Liazz is going to be the one more timid to peek, and Rez, he is looking like he's piecing this together.
Oh, yeah,
First kill doesn't come down, but he gets the second guy in the sight, and now it's a 1v1.
Sees it, shoots it, more damage in.
Oh, my God.
One more bullet. He needs the reload, slow as ever, but there is still time to just even grab bomb and no... An off moment. Config insta headshot to Vexite. Can't contain it for the second on Sico and has no support whatsoever from the other ninjas. They're all looking towards the top banana. And honestly, if they swarm it right here, right now, they've got it in their back pocket. Sico's trying to run over. He's got a frag grenade to support. And then, of course, inside sight with just the flashbang. They decide to go through.
Oh, the reload.
They cut off the connector. And then Rez clears sight. Just like that, they pounce. There's still life left on it as Aleksib falls. Head trick gets the op into the backside, plays pillar, switches to the boxes. And of course, Rez rounds construction. He sees the CT in the open, ready for the peak. Both of them coming in on him. Damage there versus Liazz. A second shot to follow suit. aliStair's gonna burn him out. Looking for the second, but no, sir. Not on Rez's watch.
Doesn't need one more bullet.
He's gonna keep both these players so preoccupied that a smoke inside of the archway just means this poor A defender is gonna get rocked. It's a deagle in the little pit, a flash to try and help out towards library, but Config just kills Sico. Rez slides down and clears it, and then gets the next on ins as well. So 14 for the Ninjas, doubling that of Grayhound, 2 away from Ninjas coming at it. Corner's occupied. Aleksib wins the duel with a little bit of health left over. And Ince isn't able to get that trade. He's got Vexite here to support him. But utility is dwindling for Grayhound, and off the flash, Ince looks for the contact, a charge out from Vexite. Not that much damage done, so Ince is diving into the backside. Vexite chops off the front runner. With Rez dead, easy retake. There it is! 4 for Vexite as he cleans up shop.
Yeah, massive spray transfer. And again, while there's still action, the re-aggression, and then the second re-aggression, and then the third. Ninjas are not going to be patient about this. After securing their refrag on Sico, they decide, let's make haste to the top of Banana, into the site exec right away. And just as they're trying to make waves with this attack, Grayhound are deciding to push back. And that can be a scary decision to take. But right now, Grayhound are not worried about taking scary decisions. And that's why they're making this comeback possible. Ninjas don't like this to agree to that tempo, but it might be the best case.
Here we go. 4 players barreling down mid. It's just Rez with 1. The AWP missed its chance. Head trick looks for a different angle. Getting peppered.
Oh my God.
He responds! And Liazz, point blank, makes the difference here in mid. Grayhound, they signed up for this fight. And back and forth it goes. There's more to be had. Aleksib bests him, and Vexite waiting towards top mid as aliStair gets the headshot. Finally, something goes his way towards B. All the while, Config gets up on Balk, and if Bomb comes to join him, if Config cracks this open, which he's absolutely got no doubt, shoot.
He doesn't want to risk the rotation coming in as long as he possibly can, and now it's a 1v2. aliStair struggling in this game.
Onto the rifle. With the kit, could stop the cross. Aleksib's gonna play it safe. He needs to get over though, and Config's trying to set it with the flashes. Fully blinded, bounces back, down to only 40. Liquid await the loser of this game, and the Ninjas on the brink of a legend stage. Top 16 at least, off of the back of 28 kills from Config. Domination down banana, and yet it seems as though it's short. aliStair clears corners, but both are to his right, and it's good night, Irene. Config with the closer, just on the cusp of 30, but the job's done for the Ninjas. They'll clear this with 3 wins. Into Legends, they've been sent.
An org with players that you would never guess looking at the beginning of CSGO to make it into Legends with a